you're up to the challenge. You have stolen what is mine by right. And now, you will join me.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another review. This time around, we're here to review the relaunch and Breath of Re-Life. That is New World Eternum. It is now available on consoles and PC, and this is the relaunch of the Eternum series. As you guys know, I have had the opportunity of checking this game out a little chunk of time throughout this year. I had the opportunity of being flown out to the studio and actually sitting down and talking with the devs, and of course playing a lot of stuff that a lot of people weren't able to play at that point in time, of course, because the game was not out. They know that, Caleb, okay? Chill, man. Get back on point. So, no, for real, this game is mind-boggling to me. It's something that is very, honestly, is a very special experience for me and my wife, because we are not MMO players. We're not people that, you know, I've really, honestly, in my lifetime, me being on this crazy earth for 37 years, I can literally count on one hand how many times that I've played an MMO and that I've enjoyed an MMO. So the reason I'm not the biggest MMO player is I'm more of an RPG fan than I am an MMO fan. And with that said, that's what's great about New World Eternum, is that it's not just an MMO. It is a full action RPG experience that really takes in account that maybe not everyone likes to play with everyone. So that's what's great about this game, is I got to experience two sides of this game that probably a lot of people really won't be able to experience now that the game is officially live. So I did get to play the game early. We actually were able to start playing the game October 4th on press servers. And with that said, there was a lot of the world that was not filled with everybody and their mother, you know. So and I don't think it's a thing of any type of anxiety, or that I just, you know, I can't really focus on certain things on hand because there's just so much going on, so many people moving around or whatever. I think it's more or less the fact that, like, when I do a lot of exploration, I want to explore it myself. I want to do the solo side of things. And when I'm going into certain areas of certain games and I see a million people running around me all at one time, it's hard for me to be like, okay, this is enjoyable, you know, because it's like, to me, it just sits different with me when I play a game like, you know, some of the previous RPGs that have come out, you know, like Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I put in, I don't even know how many hours on that game on all the different consoles it came out on. But what's great about this game is that even after the servers went live, I felt that I had the same feeling and feel of exploration that I did when they weren't 100% live, you know. So I also want to state too that to further my experience and to make me kind of get an understanding of some of the stuff that other players can play when they level up, Amazon did offer me the opportunity of having a secondary character that was leveled at level 65. So I was able to explore all of the map in many different sections that I have not been able to explore without dying before. And it was a really great experience. Like, it was really great, especially whenever I was able to do one of the excavation missions. There was a total of 5 of us, and we went down into a dungeon, and we were able to do all this different type of exploration and fighting and teamwork. And dude, I was so enthralled with this experience from start to finish even in the perspective of someone that does not normally play these type of team-based games or modes, it was such an enjoyable experience, especially in these excavations and expeditions and stuff like that they have set up for you. So that's where I do get confused, and I'm not calling out fans. I'm not trying to, trash talk or anything like that, but that's where I do get confused whenever I see certain comments sometimes on like some of my previous New World Eternum videos. I don't understand that when I hear someone say there's not a lot of stuff to do. Yes, there's not going to be a ton of stuff to do if you put 6,000 hours into a game. But I am not that person. I am somebody that reviews multiple games throughout the year, and I want an experience that me and my wife can sit down and play and take our time with, and just explore all these different regions and level our character up, and doing things like expeditions and, going into the lawless zone together and killing each other if we want to, or doing things like raids. We did the raid, facing off against the Gorgons, the Hive of the Gorgons, when we were at the development studio, and it was such a great experience, and it really was just a overall well-rounded gameplay session. So with that said, kind of getting into the basics of like what I really did in this game. Of course, I chose the Musketeer class. I tried to level them up as much as I possibly could during this, press segment that we were able to play. But of course, I did also get this level 65 character, so I was able to explore a lot more of the map that I usually wasn't able to. And I tried a lot of different stuff. And I've got to say, I don't really understand how people could not love this fucking game. This is not just a regular MMO. This is a straight up action RPG that has a ton of lore, gives you the opportunity of doing all different types of stuff. No matter your class that you choose originally, you can change your weapons on the fly and then unlock those abilities as you're moving along. Now, I don't know if that's something that you can do in most MMOs. As I said, I don't play a lot of MMOs. But this was a good enough experience that I had to go out and get my wife a PlayStation 5 so we could play this together. Like, as we're sitting there switching back and forth while we're playing the game, I literally looked at her and was like, I've got to get a second PS5. We've got to play this together. And once I did that, it was even a better experience. One of the things that me and my wife did a lot in this game was do actual exploration. And of course, before she got her PS5, since we had that level 65 character, we were going all around the world and looking at stuff as much as we possibly could. And I've got to say, this game is fucking gorgeous. I mean, the fact that it is an MMO, it's online. I've played some MMOs before, and there's certain ones that I'm not going to name that I've played, and it was not this type of experience to me at all. Like, this one really kind of just blew me and my wife away. Like, it is definitely something that you will love exploring and love seeing the unbelievable visuals. The art direction that's in this game is unbelievable. I mean, the scenes, the landscape, the overall just breathtaking experience that they have built into this game is just crazy to me. Like, the visuals in this game have a lore themselves that kind of take on their own story. Like, you don't even really have to look or listen to certain people or read some of this documentation to look at some of this stuff and not think, holy fuck, this has been around for thousands of years and all this other. I mean, it is an unbelievable live world that is happening around you 24/7, and it's something that I'm going to put a ton more time into. And as I said, we've put in a total of like 75 hours just on my profile and my character. Now that character that we had, of course, is not a character that I'm going to be able to keep forever. But we did really put a lot of time into this game and loved the experience from start to finish. Now, to kind of get down into, as I said, basics of things, we, let me think, we did a lot of stuff that is, side missions, side quests that kind of lead into the story. As I said, we did 4 to 6 hours worth of fishing to do some of these other side quests. Our main goal was trying to level our character up to level 20 so we can get our mount and stop running and walking all over the place, because I will say that is one thing that kind of gets a little irritating in between level 1 and level 20, is just having to run everywhere without a mount. But that's kind of, I would say that's kind of something that just is in all MMOs. You got to level your character up before you get to that certain point. But we didn't really go to the lawless zone. We didn't really do a lot of of the arenas, the arena gameplay. But we did do some of the in gameplay, the soul trials, and I've got to say I'm just boggled by this game. The gameplay mechanics are extremely smooth. I love how easy it is to just pick this game up and play right off the bat, because it is an action RPG at its core. Yes, it is an MMO, but it has so much more than just, a regular MMO, I believe. I think that this game is not just for normal, everyday MMO players. This is something that anybody can pick up, anybody can do. You can build houses, you can literally do just daily tasks if you want to, connect with your friends, and play this game like it's your second life if you want to. I don't know. And that's not speaking of Second Life, the game. I'm just stating in the perspective of this game is unbelievable. I mean, it really is. I know that this is not, I hope you understand this is not, or you could tell at least, that this isn't a scripted review. This is just a gamer talking about the fucking fun that I've had in this game since I've been playing it. Like, I really am shocked how obsessed I am with this game, doing the side missions, getting on there with my wife and trying to do some side missions with her, us like getting a house together in the game, and like doing the world events that are going to come out, the season events that are going to come out. I'm just excited for the future of New World Eternum, because this is a fucking great game. This is something that I really feel, even if you're not an MMO player, you gotta fucking give this a chance, dude, because this shit is bananas. It is so great. The gameplay mechanics are smooth. The visuals are stunning. The frame rate is really great, especially on console. Like, I really thought that there was going to be some frame rate issues on my PS5, because there was seemed like there was a little bit more of a push of talking about how great it was on Xbox. But dude, it works amazing on PS5, and it's visually stunning. It's got some great story moments. It's got some great comedic moments that you are really going to enjoy with your friends. And I sure as hell have enjoyed a lot of it with my wife. So as I said, listen, this is a non-traditional review. This is not something that I'm going to go into every singular aspect of, hey, I played this mission and it was fun. I played this mission, it was fun. This is me talking to other gamers out there that are not MMO players and saying, you got to give this fucking game a chance, because I really think you're going to enjoy it. And there's so much to do, and there's so much more to come to this game. I'm excited for the future of this game on consoles. So guys, I'm done talking. But I'm here to tell you that New World Eternum is a really great experience. On console especially, dude. I almost feel like this game feels better on console than it does on PC, because I did play the game on PC before. I think I played it on PC whenever I was at Summer Games Fest. And I've got to say, man, like, unbelievable experience. And I can't say from start to finish, because we're not done, baby. We are not done. There's a lot more to come to this game, and I promise you there's a lot more reviews and opinions coming from Second Opinion and Cineleaks.com over New World Eternum content. So, guys, I am here to give New World Eternum, drumroll please, a 5 out of 5. New World Eternum is a great action RPG MMO experience for console players and PC players alike. If you're new to this scene, like me, this is the game for you. Get some friends, get them to buy this game, and get into the world of Eternum right now, because I'm telling you, this is definitely one of the best action RPGs that I have played this year. Thanks, guys, so much for watching this video. I love you guys. I love you, Amazon. Thank you so much for the amazing opportunities that you have given us over this past year. And please, guys, check us out at Cineleaks.com for some more previews, reviews, podcasts, and more. Talk to you soon. Peace out.